has the ball.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, LSU. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. The quarterback keeps it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Oh, gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there, and the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air, it's Luna. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And there's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Luna. And this time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Try and muscle for the 1st down. As the 1st down is still going. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught, still going inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. He'll
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to pass. It's Luna. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Throw off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Canes have first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. They trap him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
LSU, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
At the 36.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Luna. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Crosses the 10-yard line. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Canes will have first and 10 here. They'll try the right side on the toss. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Design quarterback run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play. before halftime.
Military stun.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Okay, break.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job of the kick return at that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll be brought down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Luna. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense. The adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He finds his man. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Canes with 1st and 10 here.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Back to throw. It's Luna. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Poked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy, just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Luna. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going.
Now, fourth down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Now here's the toss play. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Receiver in motion now. One play called on third and short. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
To throw, it's Luna. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Second down after the incompletion. They go with a direct snap. He finds some space.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He keeps it on a design run. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a late, deep throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the PAT is good.
Miami 56, LSU 49.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he's saved for the leak to recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. He's going to hand this off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Music note. Set, ready.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Looking to throw. It's Luna. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down.
Pace, 26.
Handoff from the shotgun. The Canes churn out another 1st down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Just some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Canes come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Oh, it's snapped to the back. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Toss play to the outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to